Hello! Since I got such actually a very positive response and interest from my Ranking Girls' Generation's albums video, I thought I'm going to do two more of these for my other two main girl group biases, which is FX, and then eventually I will do an Oh My Girl one. I think I might wait maybe until the end of the year just in case they have another release. But yeah, so my second favorite girl group is FX, and so this is my album ranking. Again, just like with the last one, I included repackages and the main album together so they count as one, and then they don't have any Japanese stuff outside of singles, which I'm not going to bother counting, so this is just all of their released Korean stuff. So my least favorite FX album is actually their not debut album, sorry, their first full album, which is Pinocchio / Hot Summer. I only have the Hot Summer version. I'm going to buy Pinocchio eventually. I like the singles off of this album. I like Hot Summer, I liked Danger, but pretty much everything else I don't really like. Or over time, some of them have grown on me, like Lollipop or Dangerous. And obviously I love Shu and La Cha Ta, but let's just never talk about Gangster Boy, please. And I really don't like Sweet Witches, and I don't know, you can tell it's an early album. You can tell that it came out the year that it came out, which I think was like, what was it? 2009 or something like that. It has that feeling, and I don't think it's aged particularly well, so that's why this is my least favorite, although I think it has one of the better concepts. My, what is this? So this is my fifth favorite album, so my second least favorite is their debut mini album, which is New ABO. I like most of this better. New ABO is a great title track. I like Ice Cream and Surprise Party. Mr. Boogie, Sorry Dear Daddy. It's honestly a pretty solid mini, and I think it's a pretty good debut. I just didn't like it as much as I like some of their later stuff. So that's kind of why it's a lower ranked one, although I think it is actually a pretty solid mini, and actually a very nice debut. Hello, Sully. We all miss you. Although I hope you're happy with what you're doing now. My next album, my next least favorite album, I guess, or this is my fourth favorite album, yes, fourth, is Electric Shock, their second mini. I love Electric Shock a lot. That is definitely one of my favorites. And I also really love Beautiful Stranger, which most people do. Jet, Love, Hate, Zigzag, all really great songs, honestly. This photo book concept is kind of silly and crazy. If you've never seen it, I would highly recommend looking up an unboxing. But I actually really like the cover of this. I know a lot of people are like, but you can't see the girls. I don't know. I just like it a lot. I think it's really fun. But yeah, anyway, so as far as the music goes, I think about half of this is probably really, really good. And the other half I don't like quite as much. And that's why it kind of fell where it did. I like it better than New ABO. I think it's aged better, but it's still not my favorite. And now we get to the top three, which if you're a Miyu, hey, they have a fandom now. I think it's actually going to be, my top three are going to be fairly controversial given the general landscape of how I think FX fans feel. So my third favorite album is Pink Tape, which I feel like is everybody's favorite album. It's everybody's favorite holy grail. It's like, do you want to introduce your friends to K-pop? You should give them this album, and it's my third favorite. So, fun facts. I really liked Rum Pum Pum Pum. I know a lot of people didn't like that as the title track, but I thought it was really great. I also love, Shadow is a classic. Kick is great. I love Step. Step is one of my favorites. Airplane is definitely my favorite song, I think, on this whole album outside of Rum Pum Pum Pum. For some reason, I really, really liked Rum Pum Pum Pum. But Airplane is definitely, I think, my favorite after that. Goodbye Summer is wonderful. Snapshot Ending Page. Really, again, I don't have to probably sing the praises of this album to anybody, but this one is really great. If you've never listened to it, I would highly recommend giving it a go. Even though it's my third favorite, they're all really close. It's like the bottom three are here and the top three are like way up here, and then within the top three they're all like this far apart from each other. So it's not like a big difference. I also really like the packaging for this, only because they really committed to being a pink tape, which I think is great. And it also kind of makes me sad there's going to be people out there that aren't going to know what a VHS tape is and looks like, and this is going to like not do anything for them, and that just makes me feel a little old, if I'm being totally honest. So my second favorite album is Four Walls. I really liked Four Walls. I liked the direction that they're going. Rude Love is probably one of my favorites. Cash Me Out is amazing. Poppy is great. Diamond is beautiful. Glitter's really silly. It's one of my least favorite ones. Four Walls I really, really, really liked. I liked that song quite a bit. X is also really sultry. I want to say sultry. Traveler and Cash Me Out are like whatever, and When I'm Alone and all that stuff. Again, I think it's a really solid album. I think it was a good move for them when they came back as a 4 unit to kind of change their sound slightly from what they've done in their previous albums. It's still pretty FX, I will say that, but I think it was a really good album. I think it was a great comeback, and I'm really happy with it, and I still kind of listen to it to this day, where I don't listen to the other ones quite as much anymore. Oh, and in case you're curious, I have Luna's cover. It was random, I didn't choose it, but I'm happy I got the white because the orange was a bit much. And so, because again, their discography is pretty small, you probably know what my favorite album is. My favorite album from them is Red Light. I only have this version, I don't have the other one because I liked this one better. But, getting to the music, oh no, is the track list not on this one? Oh no! Where's the track list? Why did you do this to me, FX? Da da da, track list. They just don't want me to know what's on this album. Oh, well. Okay, hold on. Okay, Red Light is actually my favorite title track from FX, and is pretty much why this is my #1 jam, my #1 favorite album. We're gonna get a little mini unboxing for this while I look at the track list. Sorry, guys. Milk is also a great song, even with the random animal noises at the beginning of it. Ah! Butterfly, Rainbow, going. All Night, I really like All Night a lot. I think it's a really fun song. Vacane is good. I always thought they were saying like vacation, which I guess they kind of are, but Spit It Out is also really funny and kind of a weird song. Boom Bang Boom. I wish they had done more with this when they were promoting this album, because that was a really good song too. Dracula's hilarious, and if it's not in your top list, then you're silly. That song is so ridiculous. Who had a song recently called Bad Dracula? Oh, Red Velvet's new album has a thing called Bad Dracula, and I always think that's really funny. I really, really like Summer Lover. I think that one is really cool. Paper Heart, which is I believe, the final song on this album. Yes, the final song on this album I also really enjoyed. So I think just from end to end, every song on here I really like, and it's probably which is why it's my favorite. I also think it's aging particularly well. This came out 2014, and it's 2 years later, and it still sounds good, and it still sounds maybe not fresh, but it still sounds kind of within trend. The other thing that I really like about this album is I like the sound that they went. So Four Walls is much more EDM. I would say Pink Tape is a little bit more kind of pop with a hint of the electronic. I felt like this album was really, what's the word? It was kind of like a sassy album almost, and a really like a girl power ballad anthem with a little bit of like rocky kind of stuff going on. And I think that's why I really like this one so much. But yeah, anyway, so thank you guys so much for watching. I will eventually do another one of these, like I said, again, for Oh My Girl. If you haven't done this for your bias group or your second bias group, or just a group that you like, I would recommend doing it. It's really fun. I'm also probably going to eventually do like a title track ranking. For FX, I don't think it really would change that much, but for like Girls' Generation, it's a pretty big difference in the list. So anyway, hope you guys look forward to all of that, and hopefully I will see you soon with a new video. Thanks for watching. Bye.